Bobby Kelly here with another episode of the FitNight Show. We've had a crazy day here. We did a bunch of shooting for some future episodes on some topics that I think are going to resonate with a lot of you as we move into summer. And because of that, by the time we got done filming, I realized I hadn't done an opening. And I can't really do one inside the gym because we've got a packed house with like 30 people here. So I couldn't do my little, going through the curtain and all that other good stuff. So I just stepped outside to the back so I could do that. We're going to start off the FitNight Show this week with Mari has this great salsa that she uses with some proteins. Great with chicken, great with fish. It's something that you can put on top. Maybe match it with a little quinoa, a little brown rice, maybe some roasted broccoli, and it's a great meal. So we're going to start off with that, and we did it a little differently. We just did more of a montage, so it should be pretty easy to follow. The Avengers was a thumbs up. A lot of you guys like that, so I hope you're using some of those moves. And if you are interested in doing an unbelievable program that we've just started called the Radical Reboot, it's a 6-week program that we're going to start on May 20th. So look on Facebook, look on Instagram, or just shoot us an email or give us a call, bobby@resultsonly.com, or you can call the gym or check it out on the website. But we're giving people exactly 6 weeks to get ready for July 4th. Bikini ready, swimsuit ready, just feeling better in your clothes, just starting off the summer well. So if you're interested in doing something that really is transformational, reach out to us because I think you'll like that. As I always end, let's get on with the FitNight Show. So Mari got super excited, and you guys wrote in that you wanted a ton more recipes. So what we did was, for this one, we took, I had Mari take pictures of each step-by-step process to create a salmon patty with an avocado salsa spread. Mm-hmm. So Mari, why did you choose this recipe?
I think it easily pairs with any protein, whether you pair it with chicken or ground beef or whatever it is. You can make kind of even like a wrap, like a salad wrap. It mixes well with just anything you want to make, whether it be lunch or dinner. You can even make it for breakfast with eggs as well. So
meal prep is definitely individual to a lot of people, and we wanted to try a different format for this one. So this one's going to be a little more pictorial and a little less video. I'm going to post the recipe on there. Mari, how long did it take you to make this?
Probably less than 10 minutes.
Less than 10 minutes, perfect. And it's something that she said you can add to salmon, you can add to chicken. Mm-hmm. Those would be the two, after looking at it, that I think might be the most preferable. Do you happen to know, Mari? It's okay if you don't, but do you know how many servings this would serve?
I've made maybe about 4 to 5 servings of on top of salmon patties. Just this recipe that I have now, I think it yielded about 4 to 5 servings, okay. But it can also be switched and changed. And one thing that I like about it is that if you are pairing it with fish, mangoes are good to add in, or different spices. If you want to add it to more of a Mexican style chicken, you can add different spices as well. So it's always just interchangeable and just easy to create.
Okay, so watch on, and we will show you how we're going to make an avocado salsa spread. So I wanted to just tell a quick story because I think wife ended up breaking her hip, and they had been meaning to get her in to come see me. And with this broken hip, she is now weeks months away from being able to do anything other than therapy and healing. And you know, I had this gentleman who just said I should have gotten her to you sooner. The other situation was same thing, a child who had, you know, child who was in their 40s or 50s, and they had to put their dad into an assisted living. And the assisted living was because he just couldn't kind of live in his house anymore voluntarily. He couldn't take care of himself. And they'd been meaning to get him to me. And now that he's in assisted living, I don't have access to him. He, you know, once you kind of move into those facilities, they are required by law many times to only have physical therapists and licensed therapists and those type of people who are on site do the type of exercises and the things like that. And oftentimes, very different than what we do at Results Only, they kind of treat them like they're feeble and old, even if they're not. You know, I've seen many instances where, you know, they just give them basic exercises with 3-pound dumbbells, and, you know, they're barely working on getting up and down out of a chair, or just, you know, being safe getting in and out of a shower. I'm not knocking any of those things, because oftentimes that's super necessary. But what I am trying to get at is, don't wait. If you are an individual who's watching this, or you are someone who's watching this who has a friend or a family member that kind of is getting to that point where just taking care of themselves can be challenging, or you yourself are watching this and you're going, it's just time. It's time for me to start. Reach out. Don't wait. Don't wait like these two people, because I can tell you, having this conversation saying there's nothing I can do is awful for me, but I think it's awful for them too, saying, I don't know what I waited for. I mean, I can't name any personal trainer who probably has not experienced the story I'm about to tell you, but oftentimes we get these people who get into their 50s and 60s and they say, I'm going to retire and then I'm going to take care of myself, which I think is a great thing. So I just wanted to take a few minutes, because every single person watching this video right now knows somebody who needs to get moving again, or needs to start being more active in their life, or is getting to the point where if they don't do something soon, there might be the point of no return. If you are that person, know that person or can influence that person. Don't wait. If it's someone who doesn't need that type of specialty stuff, they just need someone to motivate them. They just need someone to turn on the music and tell them what to do. And just 2 weeks, bring them in. We will take care of them. This is not a plea to get more clients in here. This is a plea to help more people. I don't want to fight with the couch anymore. I can fight with competition. I can fight with all the other gyms out there that are doing other things, and I don't consider that a fight, because if people are going to those places, at least they're doing something. But I am in a knockdown, drag-out fight with the couch, with the television, with handheld objects, where they're not doing anything. If you know that person or you are that person, please reach out to us. We want to help. And I think we can. I know we can. I just need you to take the first step. So,
now, what's the point of that? Well, now I want to emphasize the glutes and the lower body and the whole core as we go through it. As we go down and through, you twist to both sides and come back up. And as you go down and through, now what are we doing? We're mimicking exactly the golf swing. Now, I happen to have a medicine ball in my hands, but you could use a basketball, or if you don't have a basketball or anything, you can do what Tim's doing, and Tim has just got the same motion, but he's just utilizing his hands. And as he goes through the move, he's keeping everything in alignment, keeping those knee joints perfect. Good. One more. Rope. Now I want you to try and get that jump rope to move a little bit faster. Start to hear that jump rope move. Whole idea, let's get that cardiovascular into the program. Endurance is so important in your golf game. When you get tired at the end of 18 holes, you can't focus, you can't breathe, you can't get set into position because you're tired, you're out of breath. Everybody relax.